Hello, good morning to everyone, and welcome to my weekly live on Facebook and YouTube. So, this is live on Facebook as well as YouTube. And today's topic is breathing technique pranayams for lungs. Okay, so I welcome you all, and this was the highly voted topic on YouTube. So I thought, let me do that, and this is the need now because, yeah, in this pandemic, we know we are suffering from this infection and so on. So this definitely helps you to keep you healthy, build your immunity, and so on. So let's wait for people to join in. And if you're live, if you're watching me online, let me know from where are you logging in, where are you watching. Any questions, I would be happy to answer them. Okay, so let's get started. So these pranayams are for lungs. So basically, I'm going to give you few techniques, few simple breathing technique, nothing much. Okay, it's very simple, which will be helpful for the current scenario. Like if someone got symptoms of coronavirus, they can, definitely do this. Or you are recovering from coronavirus, you can do that. And then we will add onto that few more pranayams which will help in your lungs and keeping you healthy and energetic. So this. So before that, before we start, the pranayams. What is pranayam? What exactly is it? Uh, Prana means your the breath, the energy, and ayama or yama is control or restraint or expansion. So pranayama is nothing but it's extension, expansion, control, restraint of your breath. So prana, if you see, it's a energy. It's not only the breath we take, but it's the vital energy. We need this energy for each and every activity we do, for moving. um, Good morning, Venkat. Thank you for logging. Um, we need this energy for each and every activity, for movement of your hands, walking, running, sleeping, even thinking emotionally, mentally. You need this energy. So, sometimes when you say, I'm feeling very low, I'm feeling weak, I'm not feeling good. So that is where the depletion of energy, imbalance of energy, low energy, high energy, this is all about our prana. Okay, and these pranayams are helps to nurture and nourish our pranas. Okay, and it's very effective. You do it if you practice it regularly. I do weekly pranayam classes, and a lot of people tell me the benefits, that how they feel, after every prana, after every class, as well as in general, um, the energy levels, the ease in their breath, the feeling of lightness is always there. So the pranayams, there are a different kind of pranayams, like kapalbhati, alternate nostril breathing. All these pranayams works on each and every system in your body, like nervous system, digestive system, circulatory system, respiratory system. So it is very effective if you practice it regularly, because every system is interconnected. It really brings that blood circulation in our body. Now, coming to lungs, you know, the pranayams are definitely good for lungs. Why? Because if you see, normally we are not breathing fully and consciously or completely. It's a it's an involuntary action. You're not even aware of your breathing. It is happening continuously, even if you don't you don't want, because it has to, I mean, not don't want, without your awareness. It is happening back of unconsciously. So it's an involuntary action. But when we are stressed, when we are anxious, when we are overthinking, we deplete our energy, or we take that short, shallow breaths. Okay, and now, as I always mention, that with we are living in that kind of environment, the stressful, competitive, overthinking, anxious. And we are always breathing shallow, we breathing less, and it is definitely affects your lungs because we are not using the full capacity of our lungs. And if you don't use it, you lose it. So eventually, some part becomes dormant. Some, you lose the elasticity of lungs, and you are not taking that full deep breath. So I see a lot of people who are new into yoga, or who are new into this kind of practices. They don't even know how to breathe completely, how to breathe fully, but their breath is so shallow that even they feel full, they feel like stuck, because the tightness in their lungs, tightness in those the respiratory muscles, because you're not doing those breathing consciously. So first we'll understand how to breathe in a correct way. Then we will go for 2 to 3 pranayams for this scenario for the coronavirus, and then we'll move on to the next pranayams. Okay. Now, the first one. So as I mentioned that we always breathe short and shallow. Most of us, okay, our breath doesn't come all the way down to our diaphragm. We don't use all the muscles, all the full capacity of our lung. Okay, so generally, when we do that, when we take one normal breath, we are taking about 500 to 600 ml of air, cubic meter of air. But when we take that one deep conscious breath, okay, deep breath, we are taking about 3,000 cubic meter of air, which is about 6 times more. So we do have that capacity in our lungs, but with our lifestyle, with our habits, with our stress, we don't use that full capacity. Hi Aarti, thank you for logging in. Okay, so first one, let's understand how to breathe with correct way. Okay, so when someone is breathing, and their these throat muscles, these chest muscles are active, that means we are using only secondary muscles and not the full lungs, the diaphragm. Okay, so when you breathe in, you can actually bring your one palm on your stomach. Your stomach has to bulge out. That means we are using our diaphragm. And when we exhale, the stomach goes in. So you would have you ever observed the babies, how they breathe? They always breathe from their diaphragm, from the abdominal. Okay, you can see them when they are sleeping, their full belly is moving up and down. So that is the correct way of breathing. And as we grow older, we bring everything within us, and it affects our breathing as well. So let's just practice 3 rounds. So you bring your palm on your stomach. When you inhale, your stomach bulging out. Exhale, sinking in. This is the correct way of breathing. Okay, inhale and exhale. So we are using diaphragm. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Good. Now we have already seen this is the diaphragmic breathing. This is the abdominal breathing. So we have about 3 types of breath. It's called sectional breathing. This just brings the awareness of different kind of breathing, and when we combine everything, it becomes full yogic breath. So we have seen this abdominal breathing, then it's thoracic breathing. Okay, so when we only expand our lungs and our breath comes only until our thoracic, it is thoracic breathing. So just 2 rounds. So you can even bring your palm on your chest and inhale, your chest expanding, exhale, sinking. Okay, inhale, rise and fall of your chest. Exhale. So this is our thoracic breathing. Now comes clavicular breathing, which is where breath comes only on the upper lobe of your lungs. So inhale, so you just lift your shoulders and exhale. And this is just to bring awareness. Inhale, exhale. So these are three parts of our breathing. Now we will combine everything and it becomes the full yogic breath, which is full abdominal breathing. Okay, hi Raj Kishore, in Anulom Vilom Pranayam, how much time to hold in breathing? Okay, I'm coming to the Anulom Vilom Pranayam, then I'll talk about it. Okay, so just do 2 rounds of full yogic breath. So here, even just to understand, you can bring your both palms on your stomach and chest. So inhale, exhale. Without this, inhale, exhale. Okay, this is very effective in the coronavirus recovery, or if you have got the symptoms. So you know, this definitely, when you're breathing that deeply, your mind don't have any other way to just focus on your breathing. Okay, so you're completely focused, you're taking that conscious breathing. And this breathing will help you if someone is feeling shortness of breath, breathlessness after, you know, while you are recovering from coronavirus. So let's just do it with the mudra. Okay, this is Brahma mudra. Form the fist under your navel. Okay, just this way under your navel. You can just keep it your palms, knuckles together. And when you inhale, stomach, chest, shoulder, reverse way as you exhale. So inhale. And exhale. You can exaggerate the movement. Inhale and exhale. And relax. Now, you can go about 5 to 10 rounds. This will correct your breathing. This will help you to take that full deep breaths. Okay, so if you feel your breath is very short and shallow, how to feel that? You just inhale and count yourself about 1 to 5. If you don't, if you can't go beyond 3 count, or 4 or 5 is good. If you can't go more, like you feel stuck even in 2, 3, 4 count, that's when you can practice this breathing. And in general as well, this is very, very good to release anxiety and shortness of breath, breathlessness. Okay, now keeping this as reference of our full yogic breath, we are going to do Samavrati Pranayam. Samavrati Pranayam is we breathe in same count, breathe out without same count. So if you are really totally beginners, start with 3 count. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Do it about 3 to 4 days. When you feel comfortable, then increase 5 count inhale, 5 count exhale. Again, this is effective in terms in shortness of breath, in breathlessness, in anxiety, and releasing stress and anxiety. So let's say if you're feeling too much occupied, too much overthinking in your mind, a lot of thoughts coming, anger sometimes, then you can just take a moment to take those deep breaths. You can do it with count or just a deep breathing, abdominal breathing. Okay, let's go for 3 rounds of 5 count inhale, 5 count exhale. So inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And when you are exhaling, do it very slowly and with full awareness. Okay, and inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so you can go about 5 to 10 counts, 10 rounds every day. Uh, just just this is very, very simple. You don't need much of time. You don't need much of equipments or any preparation for this. Just sit on the chair. You can even do all this pranayam sitting on the chair. Okay, senior citizens can't sit on the mat. Definitely can do it sitting on the chair. Okay, so now, as I mentioned that when we don't use our lungs, so as we have about 4.5 to 5 liter of capacity in our lungs, but we are using about 700 ml. So our the tidal volume, the breath we take is very shallow, very short, but we can definitely expand and take that full breath, full oxygen, and this will help to use the dormant parts of your lungs. When we don't use, when you are not doing that deep breathing, we are definitely losing those parts. So try to do this, and this will keep your lungs healthy and young. As we age, we lose the elasticity of our lungs, and when we practice regularly, we keep the elasticity, we keep those lungs healthy. So pranayams are definitely very, very effective, and everybody needs to include these pranayams. Now, another thing, when you're doing this deep breathing and full abdominal breathing, what we are doing is we are doing the slow exhalation, and when we are doing that, we are really giving time for our lungs, our alveoli, to do that exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. When you're doing this normal breathing, maybe you are just taking in 2 seconds and exhaling in 2 seconds. You are not giving that time for proper exchange of um, oxygen and carbon dioxide. So when you're doing this, there enough time for the exchange of gases happening, and that will help and ensure to release all the toxin from your body. And that is why in pranayams are called, pranayams are good to cleanse your nadis, cleanse your energy channels. Okay, so now the next pranayam, or just this is the breathing technique for coronavirus. If you are recovering or if you have mild symptoms, you can definitely do this. It's very simple. Inhale through nose, exhale from mouth. Okay, so a lot of, like, after you're recovering or you have symptoms, maybe you're feeling very tired, lethargic. uh, Even when you're recovering, a lot of people feel that tiredness. So doing this helps to bring that energy back. You feel the energy within you. So it's very simple. Inhale, and when you're doing this, you can definitely use that full yogic breathing technique from diaphragms, shoulder, chest, thoracic, and clavicular. So it's like this. Inhale. When you exhale, open your mouth and like a pout, and exhale through your mouth. When you are exhaling, do it very slowly and gently. Inhale. Good. Inhale. Yeah, you can go about 5 to 10 rounds. Total time period of all pranayams, and how many time of pranayam one can do for benefit. See, it depends on how much time you have. If you have more time, you can go about 3 to 4 pranayams daily. I have another video, 4 pranayams to do daily. So you can just include Kapalbhati, and then Anulom Vilom pranayam, Ujjayi, or Brahmari pranayam. Okay, or you just practice your lungs to train your lungs to do deep breathing. So you start with the deep breath. Uh, about, there is no fixed time. If you have more time, you can go for about half an hour, 15 to 20 minutes. If you have not much time, even 5 minutes are enough for pranayams. Okay. Okay, now let's move on. Next, we'll start with Kapalbhati. So these were the simple pranayams or simple breathing technique for breathlessness, shortness of breath, recovering from coronavirus, just to train if you are just a beginner doing this breathing technique, you can start with this. Now, next one is Kapalbhati. Now, Kapalbhati is is a is active pranayam. Basically, we focus on forceful exhalation, that means active exhalation, and passive inhalation. So here what happens is when we are doing it, is a very, very wonderful pranayam for your lungs because it stimulates your lungs. You know, when I talk about the volume, when the capacity of our lungs, there is some dead space where the inhalation, the energy is there. It's not moving. It's not circulating in your lungs. It's always there. So on top of your reserve inhalation and exhalation, what you can go, there is about um, some energy, some volume is always there in your lungs, and doing this active, forceful exhalation helps to stimulate and circulate that, breathing that energy within you. That's how it keeps your lungs healthy as well, and it improves your lung capacity because we are doing that deep breathing. So let's see. Okay, if you're a beginner again, you can bring your palm on your stomach. So here, as you exhale, forceful exhalation, at the same time pull your navel in. So okay, now who can avoid this pranayam? Actually, everybody can do it, but if you have hypertension, high blood pressure, you can avoid. If you are into that high blood pressure zone, that day, that particular day, you definitely avoid. But you can do it with slow counts, slow strokes, and less counts. So if a healthy person can go about 60 strokes in one round, you can go about 10 to 20, 25 strokes and slow. Now, ladies in menses should avoid this. If you have got the abdominal surgery recently done, again, avoid this. Okay, so keep your back straight. Let's try to target about 30 to 40 strokes in this round. So again, important thing, keep your back straight, keep that space for your diaphragm to take that full breaths. Okay. On the other hand, you can keep it in chin mudra or simply keep it open, but try to keep your back straight. And you can take one deep inhalation and start. And relax. Whenever you do pranayam, just try to bring the focus inwards. See how you feel. You feel really lighter. You feel really relaxed because it has taken out those toxin, flushed all the toxin from your body, and your lungs are hyperventilated, means a lot of oxygen in your body. Now, hyperventilation might be used in negative way, but here it is happening in a rhythmic way. So that's why it brings the lot of oxygen, lot of energy in you. That's why you feel really energetic and active after doing this Kapalbhati practice. Hi Kunal, hi, from where are you joining? If you have any questions, let me know. Now next one is Brastika. Again, it's a active pranayam. Now in Kapalbhati, it was forceful inhalation, active exhalation, passive inhalation. In Brastika, it's active inhalation and exhalation both. Okay, this is also called power breath. So if you feel tired, if you feel lethargic, if you feel, after corona, when you're recovering from coronavirus, a lot of people feel that tiredness for many days. I mean, the recovery is very slow. So you can do this I mean, again, you have to check how you're feeling that day. If you're really feeling tired, you can rest definitely. But if you're okay, you can do few rounds and you feel really energetic. Okay, now in Brastika, we use hand movement to synchronize our inhale and exhale. So you stretch your arms up, exhale down. So it's like you're throwing something up and pulling it down. Okay, so stretch your arms. As you stretch your arms up, inhale. As you pull it down, exhale. So inhale, exhale. So forceful inhalation, forceful exhalation. And relax. Now, in one round, you can go about 10 to 15, about 20 strokes. And you can go about 3 rounds, same way. So, if you're really advanced in pranayam, you've been regularly practicing, then each round you can increase the speed of inhale and exhale. Okay, otherwise you can go with the normal speed. So we'll do one more round. So inhale, and relax. Okay, relax, just keep your eyes closed. You can even feel the activation in your brain cells. You feel totally light, relaxed. Okay, it is really stimulating your lungs, and in a way, again, it is very, very good for your cardiac system. It really improves your heartbeats. It is reduces the blood pressure, so it's definitely very good for your heart as well. Okay, now next one. Now we have stimulated, we have improved, we are feeling that good energy. We are now good to go because we have stimulated, activated our diaphragm. We will go for now balancing pranayam, which is called Nadi Shuddhi pranayam, or alternate nostril breathing, or Anulom Vilom pranayam. So it balances your right and left nostril. Now, if you see the benefits, it helps to balance your nervous system. When we are stressed, when we are overthinking, anxious, our sympathetic nervous system is active. When we do all the pranayams, for that matter, helps to bring the balance, activates your parasympathetic nervous system. But especially in this pranayam, it brings the balance on your left and right nostril, left and right brain. Okay, now let's see how to do this pranayam. So with your right palm, form Nasika Mudra. So here, there are different mudras people use, whichever, if you're using any particular mudra, you can use that. You can continue using. Okay, now use your ring finger to close your left nostril and right thumb to close your right nostril. So keep your back straight again, and you close your left nostril, inhale, right, exhale, left. Inhale left again, same nostril, and exhale right. Okay, this is one round. There was one question on Anulom Vilom Pranayam. How much time to hold in breathing? Okay, so I'm not taking holding breath because it's basically for just for the beginners. But if you are advanced in your breathing technique, if you know the Kumbhaka, if you know the holding, I'm going to talk shortly about Kumbhaka. If you know the holding breath, so what you can do is either you can go with the Samavritti, pranayams, like same count, inhale, exhale, or inhale 5, exhale 10. And when you want to hold your breath, you can start from 5 count. So 5 count inhale, 5 count hold, and 10 count exhale, or 5 count exhale. So you can do that. As you gradually build the capacity, as you gradually are comfortable holding for longer time, you can explore different ratios. 1:1, 1:1:1, 1:2:1. There are different ratios. Okay, now let's do 5 rounds of Nari Shuddhi Pranayama. So here again, keep your back straight. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Slow, conscious inhale and exhale. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Again, complete focus on your breath. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. And exhale right. Last round. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right, and slowly stop the practice. Relax. Relax. Okay, and if you're doing with me, let me know from where are you watching if you have any questions. Okay, now the alternate nostril breathing, Anulom Vilom Pranayam, brings the balance in both sides of our body, both brains, both left and right brain. So there are, again, all the pranayams are good, like helps to cleanse your energy channel, nadis. So we have about 72,000 nadis in our body, which is circulating your blood all over the body. But there are 3 main nadis, important nadis, which is Ida, Pingla, and Sushumna. Ida starts from your left part of the body, Pingla starts from your right, and Sushumna is your along the spine. It's the straight one. And those 2 nadis are crisscrossing at 7 points. So all these points are chakras. Again, that's a different topic. But when we do this Anulom Vilom Pranayam, again with full conscious, full awareness, then we are bringing the balance on Ida and Pingla, and that's how it activates your Sushumna. When we activate the Sushumna Nadi, we are into that very slow, calm, relaxed state. So when after doing pranayam, that's when you feel really relaxed, you feel completely, how do I say, in the zone of that meditative zone. Basically, you feel your mind is really at the rest, completely relaxed. That's when the Sushumna Nadi gets activated. Okay, so it helps to bring. That's why it's called Nadi Shuddhi cleansing technique. Sorry, what 7 points? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So 7 chakras. Okay, that will be again a big topic. Maybe sometime later. Okay, again, those chakras are nothing but it's close to it's our glands, and all these pranayams helps to stimulate your endocrine gland. That's how it brings the balance on your hormones and your blood circulation. And when you have a good amount of blood circulation, energy is flowing without any blockages, without any disturbance. It's free flowing. Each and every body cell tissues are getting that good flow of oxygen. Viruses doesn't survive. That means you're built your good immunity. Okay. Now, next one, we'll move on to Ujjayi breathing. Now, Ujjayi breathing helps in our lungs. A very, very, very good practice of pranayam for lungs and people facing people who have asthma conditions. They should definitely practice this along with all other pranayams. Okay, because Ujjayi breathing works on our thoracic region, helps to expand our lungs, extend your lungs, and get that full deep breath. Okay, now here, how to do Ujjayi breathing is we stimulate our throat region, these muscles. Okay, and when we exhale, it's a normal exhalation. So when you inhale, you make that hissing or snoring sound, activating your throat muscles. So it's like this: inhale. Exhale. I hope you can hear the sound. It's like hissing sound. And you can do it with the Jalandhar Bandha as well. Not Jalandhar Bandha. It's like just looking down, just gazing down. That automatically activates your thyroid gland. Bandha will be for the holding of breath. So just gaze down so that you're activating your muscles there, and inhale. Exhale. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale out completely and relax. Relax. Okay, again, you can go about 12 to 15 rounds at one time, Ujjayi breathing. Again, it's a very, very, very good pranayam for your lungs. So, if you want to, if you need a roadmap, if you want the systematic how you can do it, you start with the deep breathing, like diaphragmic breathing. Like those full yogic breath, or you can go with the count, Samavriti Pranayam, 5 count inhale, 5 count exhale, or 3 count inhale, 3 count exhale. Then you move on to Kapalbhati or Brastika Pranayam if you have both, if you have time, both. Then you go to Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. Okay, we have seen everything, we have done everything. Then you can do Ujjayi breathing. Okay, and that will help to improve, again, build your lung capacity. So all these pranayams are definitely very good for your lungs. And yes, definitely. Yeah, we can do that. I can do that topic later on. Yeah, so as I mentioned that, it really works on each and every system in your body, the prana, the energy. It is working circulatory system, digestive system. Again, how digestive, it's a very important system, because when we are stressed, active, overthinking, all our body has to cope up with that, the activity, the taking care of that event happening. Run, fight, flight, whatever it is happening. And that time, all the blood supply is moving to that thing, breathing deeply, your muscles are tight, you are holding, the eyelids, your body is tight, all these things, you need the blood supply where all the blood circulation goes there. Okay, energy goes there. And digestive system, and it tells your digestive system that you can wait. I mean, it's not important now to work on your digestive system. But again, if you're going through all these conditions, if you're going through stress again and again, it really affects your digestive system. That is why stress and anxiety can lead to diarrhea, can lead to hyperacidity, and so on. So it works in all the systems. Um, now the energy, when we talk about the energy, prana is just a vital energy. It bringing that conscious breath, consciousness, just awareness to your breath, brings a lot of changes in your body physiologically. It is activating your brain cell. It is activating the dormant capillaries in your brain. It is activating those lungs because you are taking that deep breath. Not whatever the parts of lungs you have not used, it the blood is going, the oxygen is going, and the exchange is happening properly. And there is improved amount of oxygen and blood supply. So that is how we feel the energy after each time we do even the deep breath or you do full pranayama practice. So try to do it regularly. Try to make the habit, even 5 minutes is good enough. At least everyone should do this breath awareness practice at least once or twice a day. You don't need a different setup for that. You are sitting in your office, on your chair, working, take a break and do this deep breathing. And when you do it, uh, practice pranayam regularly, you can avoid a lot of diseases. It is said that pranayams helps to avoid the diseases, old age, and all these problems. So you can feel younger, you can reduce that aging, the process of aging internally, uh, a lot of organs with our practice of pranayama. So I hope this whole session was helpful. I hope I've answered whoever asked for the questions. If you have any questions, I will just wait for 5 minutes. What is Samrati? I don't know, Ranjit, what you're talking about. Venkat, can you just message us on this email ID? Someone from my team will get in touch with you. Okay, please send us email on this, and then we will get in touch with you. Okay, if you have any questions. Again, we do have the weekly pranayam sessions happening. If you want to join now, online sessions, so anybody can join in from anywhere in the world. I'm in Singapore, so there might be time difference, but yes, definitely. Okay, any other questions? I'm just waiting for 5 more minutes. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if it was helpful or not. And also I'm still looking for a topic which will be I'm trying to do it for the common people, not for yoga teachers. I will be bringing another series for yoga teachers, definitely. Yes, Ranjit, there are paid programs, but you can join our International Yoga Day sessions, which are completely free. Keep checking out our Facebook page or Instagram page. Okay, if no questions, we can close the session and let me know if you're watching later again. Please let me know how did it go. Was it helpful? If you have any question, again, you can send us this email or send us your query on the email I sent. I'm suffering from panic attack for 20 days. Is it an anxiety attack, Azad? So if it is anxiety attack, you can just do this, the deep breathing, which I mentioned initially, or with the count, inhale, just uh, complete, bringing focus on the breath. It really helps. Okay, so for anxiety, there are different, and you need to find out what is it causing, definitely. And you can just practice few deep breathing. At least it will give you at that moment, that instant, you will feel better. But you need to definitely go to the root cause of what is it causing. Just doing this few techniques might not help you long term, but that will give you an instant relief from the panic attack. At least you can feel the shortness of breath or breathlessness will reduce. Okay, you can definitely do that, or try to just distract yourself if something is causing that panic attack. Some thought is triggering or leading you to that panic attack. You can just calm down yourself. Okay, you can again get in touch with me on that email ID. We can see if we can help you in some way. Which sequence which I have to, again, there is one more, Aida, there is one video on my YouTube channel, which is yoga for stress and anxiety. You can try to do that. Try to do Brahmari pranayam as well regularly, which is, there is a separate video again. You can, that will also help. Thank you, Shehnaz, for joining. You are my, you join my regular session, so you have attended this. I'm so glad for that. Thank you, Aarti. I'm glad that you attended, and I know I would have talked so much. I would have given a lot of information, which is not maybe boring sometimes, but thank you for watching till the end. Okay, Ranjit, let me try. And thank you so much. Take care, everyone. See you soon in my next live. I'll be definitely coming. I mean, this session, the live sessions will go on for another 1 month. So I will see you live next Monday, 10:15, 10:30 maybe. And take care, everyone. Bye-bye. See you.